Hello, brilliant scholars, and welcome to Learning with Avant-garde Books. I hope that you and your family are well. I'm Cherie Hardy, and today's lesson will be on the Olmec. The Olmec were the first major civilization in Mexico. They lived in the tropical lowlands on the Gulf of Mexico in the present-day Mexican states of Veracruz and Tabasco. The name Olmec comes from the Aztec language. The word means the rubber people. Before we get started, I would like for you to make sure you're in a very comfortable place, you're relaxed, so that we can learn about this ancient civilization. Appearing around 1600 BC, that is before Christ, the Olmec were among the first Mesoamerican complex societies, and their culture influenced many later civilizations like the Maya. The Olmec, known for the immense stone heads they carved from a volcanic rock called basalt. Archaeological evidence also suggests that they originated the Mesoamerican practices of the Mesoamerican ball game, a popular game in the pre Columbian Americans played with balls made from solid rubber, and they may have practiced the ritual of bloodletting. Unfortunately, there are no written records of Olmec customs, beliefs, and commerce, but the Olmecs left many artifacts about their lives. All across Mesoamerica, you can find things like jade, a semi precious green stone, obsidian, a glassy black volcanic rock, and other stones. And these provide evidence for trade with peoples outside of the Gulf Coast of Mexico. Based on archaeological evidence, it is believed that the Olmec had gardens and would grow medicinal herbs and small crops like sunflowers. This map shows you the heartland of the Olmec civilization. There were many different Olmec settlements based on archaeological finds. The Spanish names are modern, and no one really knows what the Olmec called the places. The most striking art left behind by the Olmec culture are these colossal, very big heads. 17 monumental stone representations of human heads, sculpted from large basalt boulders, have been unearthed in the region to date. The heads date from at least before 900 BC and are a distinctive feature of the Olmec civilization. All portray mature men with fleshy cheeks, flat noses, and slightly crossed eyes. However, none of the heads are alike, and each boasts a unique headdress which suggests they represent specific individuals. Here is another one of those colossal Olmec sculptures. Given that the extremely large slabs of stone used in their production were transported over large distances, requiring a great deal of human effort and resources, It is thought that the monuments represent portraits of powerful individual Olmec rulers, perhaps carved to commemorate their deaths. The heads were arranged in either lines or groups at major Olmec centers, but the method and logistics used to transport the stone to the sites remain uncertain. Since there are no written records of Olmec civilization, not much is known about their religious practices, but their artifacts give us some clues. There are 8 different androgynous, both possessing male and female characteristics of the artifacts that were left that are now believed to be deities, meaning gods in their religion. For example, the bird monster was depicted by a harpy eagle associated with rulership. The Olmec dragon was shown with flame eyebrows, a bulbous nose, and a bifurcated tongue. Deities often represented a natural element, including the following: the maize deity, the rain spirit or were jaguar, or the fish or shark monster. Religious activities regarding these deities probably included the elite rulers, shamans, and possibly a priest class making offerings at religious sites in La Venta and San Lorenzo. The Olmec population declined sharply between 400 and 350 BC, though it is unclear why. Archaeologists speculate that the depopulation was caused by environmental changes, specifically by the silting up of rivers, which choked off the water supply. Another theory for the considerable population drop proposes relocation of settlements due to increased volcanic activity as the cause rather than extinction. Volcanic eruptions during the early, late, and terminal formative periods would have blanketed the lands with ash and forced the Olmec to move their settlements. Well, boys and girls, thank you for watching, listening, and learning with Avant-garde Books. Don't forget, you can connect with us. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.